It's in corner, so what is it? Moddok Crevice, maybe? Hi guys, and welcome to another video. We're at Moddok Crevice. As you can tell from the title, this isn't a normal video at all. Yeah, so basically what I was planning to do today. Hold on, let's actually find the first person first. I think we're in the wrong outpost. I don't think it's Moddok Crevice. I think it's Rilohn Refuge. Yeah, we're doing Drakes on a Plane. This is like an awesome quest in Nightfall. That when I was playing Nightfall, yeah, here we go. So Mazu, let's speak to this guy. Hi, are you Sunspears? Don't be alarmed, I have no love for Varesh, but I am looking for a Sunspear myself. Do you happen to know Kos? I have a friend who's always telling stories about bailing Kos out of jams. Well, now it appears my friend Weksha has gotten himself into trouble and needs Kos's help. If you could relay a message, I would appreciate it. Tell Kos that his old friend Wekesha needs to meet him. He's somewhere in the Floodplain of Mahnkelon. Can you give Kos the message? Oh, I've missed you, Alona, with all your horribly pronounceable names. Wekesha, I mean, really? Well, if I do know someone named Kos, I will tell him, wink wink. That actually makes me realise I need Kos for this mission. So we're going to say hi to some Nightfall heroes. Just for this video, this is all I'm doing with this video, is we're doing this quest here, Drakes on a Plane. It's a hilarious quest, and it's a really interesting, unique quest, but particularly because of the reward you get from it, which is like this really weird looking like scythe. I won't spoil exactly what it is. It might have actually appeared in the reward dialogue, but I won't spoil it to the end. It's just a really, really cool thing. So here, we've got Wekesha here. You are required to have Kos in your party if you're going to do this, but it's just a hilarious quest that I wanted to do, but I never did while we were in Nightfall for whatever reason or the other, and I've decided to do it for today, and I'll explain why as soon as we get started. Oh, hi Sunspear, I find myself in a bit of a bind. If only my old friend Kos were around, I could always count on him. Well, guess who we brought along? Kos, you have no idea how glad I am to see you and your friends. I'm in some trouble, and I could really use your help. Something smells like bananas. Wait a moment, what in the name of Lissa are you carrying? Ah, yes, I intercepted a shipment of weapons bound for Vabi. This shipment included a scythe made from gold and platinum shaped like a banana. Since it was packed in a produce crate, it even smells like one. A Vabian lord had it commissioned for a small fortune, but it's taken me forever to find a buyer. I'm supposed to meet my buyer out here, but now I fear the Lord may be planning to reclaim his property at any cost. Typical Wekesha. And now I suppose you need our help to reach your buyer safely. Very well, we'll help, but you're going to owe me a favour. A big favour. Huge. Thank you, Kos. You won't regret this. Follow me. We're not that far away. Okay, and off Wekesha goes. This is a brilliant quest. It's amazing. This is the reward. This banana scythe that you get for the end of the quest. So cool. And I just, when we were in Nightfall, I can't even remember the specific reasons anymore. There was a reason I never did it. I guess it was because we'd spent long enough in corner. I was doing like the bonus episode thing, and you know, quite a few people weren't watching the bonus episodes or whatever. So in any case, I guess this will be a bonus episode, having said that anyway. But it's just a cool quest, and I decided I wanted to do it today because my original plan for this week was, you know, the Steam Autumn Sale was on. Basically, I was doing the Autumn Sale stuff, and I got home on, what was it, Monday? Or yeah, yesterday, on Monday, and the sale had ended, and I don't think Valve said at all when the sale was going to start or end, and it was just over, so I was like, oh shit, well that leaves me with nothing to do. So instead I'm going to be doing this video while I figure out exactly what kind of cool stuff I want to do for the Guild Wars Beyond stuff. A few of you actually messaged me, yeah, we've got the dungeon series going on. Just to clear this up for you guys who might not read the comments or like look on my channel or whatever, I am still doing War in Kryta and so forth. Don't worry about it, and I'm not going to wait until all the dungeons are finished and stuff, because that would just be ages. That would be 2 Guild Wars videos a week. I'm not going to leave you guys high and dry like that. Don't worry. We will be having War in Kryta coming out. It's just that well, you know me, I like to do at least some interesting stuff. There's the Guild Wars Beyond stuff is, there's a lot of different threads you kind of follow, and you can really mix up what order you do the stuff in, and I'm looking to see what maybe I can do that. Don't expect anything amazing, because I might end up just doing a bog standard linear, this came out first, then this happened, then this happened. I might end up doing that, granted, but I'm looking around. I've got some kind of cool ideas, I suppose, but I just want to work it out, so yeah, that's basically that, because I mean, we really just have come off of the back end of Eye of the North. I've been doing a lot of like tests for qualifications and stuff at work as well recently. I haven't actually mentioned this in the videos, but that's been like one of the reasons why I haven't really had a good chance to have a good look on Wiki and have a look at all the interesting stuff I could do. So So yeah, basically today, in the meantime, I thought, well, I'm not having another day without Guild Wars upload. Well, mind you, we've had Guild Wars uploads pretty much most days, haven't we? Anyway, I figured I still wanted to put one up today, so I was like, alright, Drake's on the plane, screw it, I'm going to do it. And that's what I might do, actually, to be honest. I might just, you know, like all these Nightfall quests, we've got the ones with the Master of Whispers in the Vabian Mines and stuff, that I said I was going to do on that video where... I never managed to get the footage for Eurogamer, and I came back and I was all depressed. And I was intending to do the quest there, but I just ended up talking and not doing the quest at all. We might end up doing that as well, so it would be pretty cool. Anyway, this quest itself, sorry, look at all this dialogue I've not read. So, Koss says, what's gotten into these drakes? Yeah, we've been finding a lot of drakes, as you can see. They aren't usually this aggressive. They seem to be drawn to the scythe, he says. I wonder why. Do they hate bananas? Of all these drakes can't be a coincidence. I've heard that Lord Yama the Vengeful is fond... Oh, God, did he run off? No, he's not, because this is the worry. I don't want this guy dying. Alright, we're going to have to keep up. I've heard that Lord Yama, the Vengeful, is fond of employing unusual means to destroy his enemies. This must be his work. Lord Yama the Vengeful? Wakesha, in the future, you might want to refrain from stealing things from anything belonging to someone with the name Vengeful in their name. You could also add the cruel and the bloody to that list. Yeah, good advice, Koss, actually. I do agree with that. Alright, yes. So this quest is pretty cool. Like, you get lots of drakes. Pretty much every variety of drake that ArenaNet ever added to the Guild Wars universe. You see them all here. You even see these guys here. Obsidian Furnace drakes. I actually mentioned this when we were in the Fissure of Woe. Did we skip a group of drakes? Yeah, we did loads of river drakes and stuff. These Obsidian Furnace drakes, I mentioned it in the Fissure of Woe episode. You're only supposed to find them in the mists. They only exist in the Fissure of Woe, and this guy, the Vengeful, has somehow got his hands on them and is using them to attack this poor sod with this crappy banana scythe, which probably isn't worth very much anyway. Enough is enough. I've had it with these Balthazar blasted drakes on this Balthazar blasted plane. So, yes, that's a reference. The quest is called Drakes on a Plane. It's all a reference to Snakes on a Plane. I love it. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. What shocks me, though, is that Snakes on a Plane came out back in 2007, that long ago. I mean, it's weird. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago to me. It's very odd. It's weird when I look at, like, this game and what could be a reference and what's not because of when it came out. Like, there's a lot of Lord of the Rings-esque stuff going on. Actually, no, what am I talking about? Lord of the Rings was out before Guild Wars Prophecies. What was that game I was thinking about that for, then? There was something that was out, but it came out before Lord of the Rings that I was playing recently. And it seemed to just have loads of references to it, but really it was just obviously common fantasy stuff going on. Anyway, here's Wakesha. He says, Lord Yama, you're my buyer. Wait, this is the guy sending the drakes on us. What is this? This makes no sense. Lord Yama the Vengeful, if you please. I've worked too hard for that title to be known as just Lord Yama. Yeah, your name's pretty crazy. Yama's a pretty cool Pokemon, actually. You don't suspect that the drakes are naturally attracted to the spell of bananas, did you? If not for these sun spears, you'd be dead. Do you just expect us to give you the scythe, says Koss. Yeah, good point, Koss. No, Sunspear, I expect you to die. Ah. That's like a saying that they say on Guild Wars in so many quests. It's hilarious. Don't they say something similar when you're with Hader and like the White Mantle betray you? And they're like, oh, this isn't a treaty at all. This is just a trap and you fell in so easy. I expect you to die. Something like that, maybe? Or I could be pulling that out of my ass. Well, there you go. That's the quest done. It's a cool quest. It's not that long. I don't know why I didn't find time for it before when we were in Nightfall. Whatever. So Wakesha says, that was certainly interesting. Look, I owe you and Koss my life. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Oh, and hey, why don't you take the scythe as well? I'll never find a buyer for it. I mean, only a crazy person would fight with a banana. But a pointed stick? Now that's a weapon. Sweet. And you get the banana scythe. Oh, is there a follow-up quest? Oh, no, we've got too much space in our... Oh, yeah, I've got to clear this out for the... dungeon series. This is a good thing I filmed this thing because I would have looked like a complete moron at the start of the next dungeon video with an inventory still full. Okay, we'll get rid. See, there's all this armor. Look, we've got the Norn armor. We got all the armor from. Why do I keep trying to call Nightfall Eye of the North? All this stuff from Nightfall. Crazy. Do you remember all this stuff? Nightfall kind of seems so long ago, but I guess it wasn't really. Well, that's not going to change anyway because we've got Balthazar form. Let's grab the scythe. There we go. Yeah, so this banana scythe. It's a cool skin, but the thing is, the scythe only does 10 to 10 damage. Actually, if you guys know about sort of my history with Guild Wars, there was a point about a year, I suppose, before I started doing videos, where it was a very, very, very sort of heavy farmer. I don't like calling myself a hardcore farmer. That sounds a bit... I don't know. I always frown a little bit when I hear about hardcore gamers. But whatever. I was quite seriously into Domain of Anguish stuff. And we actually developed a farm that worked perfectly with this scythe, because it would allow you to just constantly do the 10 damage. But it's very unlikely you'll ever find... I can't even remember how it was we pulled that off. But yeah, it's a cool scythe anyway, if you like it. If you do like the skin, but you want an actual decent stats on the weapon, if you kill Maliks in the Domain of Anguish at the end, you know the chest that you can open? I may have mentioned this then as well. There's a green you can get called like Maliks's Vengeance or something, and the green is his scythe, and it's in the shape of banana. And obviously the joke there is that Maliks is a freaking monkey, so of course he's got a banana as a weapon. I mean, it only makes perfect sense. So if you ever see someone with a banana scythe, don't just assume instantly that they're a total troll, because it could have decent stats on it. So none of them can like be modded though. I don't think there's anywhere else you can get banana scythe. It'd be cool if you could get that from like the Zaician chest. That would be badass. But yeah, so there you go. That's the quest. That's the Drakes on the Plain. I had like 3 people quite recently, actually. You know, maybe it was about a month ago now, asking me to do this, and I was like, do you know what? Hell yeah. Let's do it. Alright, so there you go. Sorry there's not like a proper video out to get today, guys, but of course, the Warring Crater and all the Guild Wars Beyond stuff, I mean, I'm going to be doing something at the start of Guild Wars Beyond that isn't actually technically a part of Warring Crater. But I'm going to be doing that as well. All that stuff, and it's, like I say, it's just mapping it out. So that will be coming, hopefully by the end of the week. I'd like to think not. If I haven't got it figured out tomorrow, obviously Midweek Madness will be on Steam, so I'll probably do a video there of Midweek Madness. I do still have another dungeon video, for those of you who don't know. Well, you probably do know if you've seen the 2 dungeon videos already. The first dungeon, so many of you came out, and thank you so much for that, but so many of you came out. When I came back from the first dungeon, there were a bunch more people still waiting around, you know, and I did promise them that if people were still there, I'd consider doing another dungeon. I couldn't say no. So we actually did 3 dungeons this first weekend. So that does cut down our perfect 2 months to just 1 month and 3 weeks or whatever. But we did do 3 dungeons then. So I have got another one. But that will be going up on Saturday. Basically, I'll upload that while filming the next one. It's kind of how it works. Anyway, I don't know why I'm describing all of this to you guys. You probably don't care. But there you go. Hope you guys liked the video. And I will see you next time. Can Balthazar wave? I'm sure he can. Can Balthazar wave? He can, because he uses warrior emotes, doesn't he? Or is that just the dance? Yeah, there we go. A bit mechanical, but sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. It would be amazing if Corey could wave. I might forgive you for being a crap pet if you could wave. But you can't.